Good morning and welcome to moving vlog day 1. The goal this week is Monday to get everything cleaned and most of the way packed. Tuesday move the small stuff, Wednesday move the big stuff, Thursday, Friday clean the whole place, and Saturday, Sunday be done, drop the keys off Monday. We broke our lease because we're trying to save money, like this fucking economy. So we're moving back to my parents, and we're gonna save for a house while I'm in nursing school, because the nursing school from here until I take the NCLEX is about 18 months, and then after that is 18 months to save. So we're really going to save. That way, you know, fresh out of nursing school, we can buy a house and then, you know, be done. And not only buy a house, but also hopefully pay off both the cars, like a good amount. So we need boxes today, and I have to do a bunch of cleaning. My wife's at work and the kids are with my parents playing, so I need to literally go through the whole house, throw out stuff we don't use, and that we're not gonna need. Like, our TV stand is broken right now, so obviously that's gonna go in the trash. We just have a bunch of stuff that we have to go through. So I'm just a little bit nervous, like, going into Publix, because what if they tell me, like, I'm like, oh, do you have moving boxes? And they're like, yep, aisle 3, like, you know what I mean? But I guess if you go here or like to different places and you're like, I'm moving, do you have any boxes you're getting rid of? A lot of places have boxes for you, so we're gonna see if that's the case. I also got a Red Bull this morning. My wife bought it for me. Excited to be moving back with my parents, because this way we can save, get a house, you know, not just have like $2,000 for down payment, but like $20,000, you know what I mean? So I'm excited. Mind you, it's 8:05 right now, and I usually never fucking wake up this early, so this is very weird being up this early and out and about. So we had good luck at Publix. The guy, I went up there, and the girl was sweet. She's like, all right, hold on, let me get a manager, blah, blah, blah. She called up the manager. He was like young, and he was really nice. He was like, do you care what the size boxes are? I said, nah. He said, well, I got some circle boxes. I said, circle. I said, okay. So I got 2 of these banana boxes, which I always have anxiety because, like, banana spiders, you know what I mean? But they're like see-through, but that's fine because I can just throw whatever in and then either throw it in my car or throw it in a U-Haul. So now I guess I'm gonna drop those off at the house at the office today and do a change of address, because it didn't let me do it online. I have to verify my identity. So I guess we'll go from there. And I'm not 100% sure, but I saw this thing online that U-Haul has a take a box, leave a box. So if you take a box, then you use it, whatever, and you bring it back. So it's like a recycling thing. But it said all locations do. But I just Googled it, and my dad was like, make sure, like, go to the location that you want to go to or call them and make sure that they do that. Probably going to run to U-Haul first instead of going to Walmart, and I'm going to see if they have boxes. And look at this. Like, it's not a zit. I tried popping it, but I don't know what it is. Guys, I'm actually about to, like, freak the fuck out. So I'm leaving Publix because I was like, all right, like, I'm gonna go to see if U-Haul has any. So I'm leaving, and I'm driving by, and I'm on the phone with my wife, and I see like a U-Haul. I saw U-Haul when I first pulled in. And I'm on the phone with my wife, and I'm talking to her. I'm like, there's a U-Haul, like, back there. I wonder if they're taking boxes. And she was like, probably a lot of people just drive up and take them. Like, a lot of people just don't go in and ask. So as I'm driving, I was like, bro, they are fucking taking them. I just spit. But I was like, bro, this guy's literally fucking just loading, like, a big ass cart full of fucking boxes into his U-Haul. And she was like, okay, so, like, pull up there and, like, see if he's taking all of them. And if not, just, like, take some. And I was like, all right. So I had to U-turn, like, back to Publix and go around. And I pull up. Buddy shut his U-Haul. Like, it's closed when I got there. The cart's completely empty. And the only boxes back there are the ones already bounded up that are ready for, like, somebody to pick them up, and that bound is way too big. There's no fucking way I'm gonna be able to fit that in my car. And I was like, so I'm like going around still looking for boxes, completely empty. I have been driving all over Helen Creation trying to find fucking boxes. I was gonna go to U-Haul. I went to U-Haul, and not a single parking space was open. Like, everybody's loading. They had their cars. They had the hitch ones. Literally freaking everything. So I couldn't get any boxes there. So I couldn't even fucking park. And so then I was gonna go to Lowe's, and then I'm driving there, and my wife calls, and she's like, oh, you know, go check Dollar General. Normally they throw out boxes, whatever. So I go in Dollar General, and I'm like, do you have boxes? She's like, yeah, you can have them, just don't make a mess. And I was like, all right, bet. And it poured last night, and she was like, are you sure you want them? Like, they're wet. I said they should be fine, not even thinking. And turns out, no, they were completely soaked. So I couldn't get them. And so now I'm on my way to Lowe's, I guess, to pick up boxes and then tape. And our landlord is being a complete asshole. We're the highest paying people. Everyone there pays like $1,200. We pay $1,600. And yeah, and there's like so many issues with the apartment that she has neglected to fix, like all this shit, and she's like on our ass about it. She's like, well, you know, if that's the case, if you're breaking your lease, then you need to be out today. I said, and you know, my dad being an attorney, I legally consulted with him, and he said, no, you tell her this, this, and this. So we've been going back and forth, and so now she's just being a dick about it. So we're gonna hopefully try to get everything moved out today, and then she can clean the apartment herself. She wants to be a bitch, she can be a bitch and clean the apartment herself. And I mean, obviously we forfeit the security deposit, it doesn't really matter. That's just $4,000 something drained. At least we don't have to deal with her and these issues, which is crazy because she was so nice to us, right? While we're paying whatever, and now we're like, hey, we're breaking the lease, we will pay, like, you know, whatever we owe. That's completely fine. Like, we know we're responsible for that, like, blah blah blah. And she's still just being a dick. And so it's like, okay, whatever. But this car just pulled out in front of me to go slow as fuck. But we're gonna try to get everything moved out, because when my wife and I had our first apartment before we had kids together, we got everything out in a couple hours. Then we moved, and it was like the worst apartment ever, like the worst fucking landlord ever. Got everything out after work. We got off work at like 5. We were out in like 3 hours. So this one we're gonna hopefully get out soon as well and see where it goes. I'm really stressing because it's a lot to clean, it's a lot to throw out, it's a lot to like get done today that we really need to get done, and compress essentially all from a week to a day. But it's okay because we've done it before, so why not fucking do it again? But yeah, I guarantee you she's even more mad because she's losing like the biggest rent chunk. Like, everybody else pays, you know, $1,100-$1,200 a month. We pay $16. So now she's like, well, shit, now I gotta figure this out, and I, you know, can't charge the same, like, I can't charge new people this rent because they're gonna go on the website and they're gonna see like, oh, everybody else pays $11-$12, then why is this apartment $16? You know what I mean? But I'm at Lowe's now, so I have to pee so bad. So I think I'm gonna go to the bathroom first, and then I'm going to go get boxes and tape, and hopefully it all fits in my fucking car, and literally go home, pack and clean everything. I texted one of our friends, and I was like, what are you doing today? And she's still sleeping. So I was like, if you're not busy, let me kidnap you and come help us pack and clean. So we're waiting to see on that, but I have to find a parking spot, and I have to pee so bad. But on the bright side, I can't wait until we actually get a like house, and then we can come to like Home Depot and Lowe's and literally just like buy whatever the fuck we want, like plants. Say less. I guess it's time to go into Lowe's. I have to pee. I'm trying to chug the rest of my Red Bull so I don't have to pee later. Alright, I just went pee, and I have no idea where the boxes are. I need boxes, tape, and maybe more Sharpies, but I don't know where anything is. I found the moving supplies aisle. I found the boxes. Damn, they have like Oh, I was gonna say they don't have like none, but they have a whole thing of them. Okay. Prices aren't too bad. $235, $198, and $285. And they have taped the same aisle. It's almost like I'm in the moving supplies aisle. Let's see. I need whatever the cheapest shit is, to be real. Alright, I got my tape, but I don't know which boxes to get. Put this here for a second. Like, of what's gonna fit in my car, because I don't have my trunk. I don't think large will fit in my trunk. Let me try medium. Anybody that passes probably thinks I'm like schizophrenic for like talking to myself. To be real, I don't know how many boxes I need. I didn't even get a cart. Let's look at a cart, please. I'm not trying to spend a lot of money. I got like 10 boxes. Let me grab an extra in case. I don't think this all fit, but we'll see. The main thing, like the toys, all the kids' toys are in containers, like toy bins, so I can just bring those over. But I don't know how many of these I have. You know what pisses me off? This fucking economy, because I just spent $70.52. I said let's go cheap. I did not think that they'd be that expensive, and they used to sell like boxes of it, but that shit's fucking expensive. What the fuck? So we got the boxes in, but I had to take out my daughter's car seat, put it in the front seat, and then my son's car seat is still back there because hers has like a lip thing, if that makes sense. But that's the only way I was getting this in here, because they didn't even fit in my trunk. You know what's even crazier? I haven't even started packing. I haven't even started cleaning, dog. Like, this should just piss me off. I just spent $70.52. I'm so annoyed. But now I guess I'm gonna go home and fucking clean everything and start packing. My wife has an easy route today because she works for FedEx. And I work for FedEx, but I'm not starting yet. So it should be, she should be home soon to help me with everything. All right, I just got to Dollar Tree and I need to run in and grab trash bags because I have a lot of shit to throw out. Got this organizer too. And trash bags. All right, we spent $19.44 at Dollar Tree, and now I'm gonna head home and I'm gonna get everything cleaned and packed as much as I can. So I'm gonna focus on that. I originally said that I was gonna end the vlog earlier than, you know, what I was planning on, but I ended up having one of my friends come over. She helped me pack a little bit, and now my sister-in-law is coming over, and then my wife got home. We packed for about 2.5 hours, and then after that we picked up the kids. Now we're back at home packing, but we got the whole kitchen packed except for the cold stuff. We got almost the whole bathroom packed except for the hair stuff, like the hair brushes. We got our bedroom closet, the top, packed. We threw out a lot of stuff, actually. But I had to go back to Lowe's and get more boxes because 17 is simply not enough. We said goodbye to one of our neighbors, her and her daughter. She was like, I'm gonna miss you guys. And they're my favorite neighbors, like them and then this other couple. But yeah, the house looks so much different now, or the apartment looks so much different now compared to before. And we took almost everything off the walls as well. Wanted to give you guys an update so that if you're watching this, then you're not like, oh, she only went out and got boxes. No, I literally have been dying all day. It is 6:52 right now at night. So I've been doing this all day because I got home at 10 after I got boxes and stuff, around 10. And then that's when I started. I started doing trash, everything like that. So now it's just trying to get everything done, and we're trying to hopefully be moved out by tomorrow. If my wife works, then she's gonna work, and then we're gonna grab a U-Haul after she gets off work. And then if not, then we're just gonna wake up, we're gonna do a U-Haul, we're gonna try to get everything moved over. And I'm excited but a little bit stressed out because I know that we have to like do this temporarily for a better sustainability in the future. And I know like if we save, then we can get a house and everything like that, it'll be better. And it's only for like a year and a half, 18 months, so it's not that bad. But we just have to get through this. The worst part's the packing, because now we're packing 3 years worth of stuff from my wife and I, plus stuff from our kids, so like it's a lot of packing. I wanted to give you guys an update before I ended the vlog. It's everything I got done today. Vlog here, and thanks for watching. Bye guys.